In the early 20th century, a young actor, known as Snub Pollard, made a name for himself in the burgeoning film industry. Born Harold Fraser on November 12, 1989, in Australia, he started his career in vaudeville before transitioning to silent films. Pollard's career took off in the 1910s when he signed with Keystone Studios, a powerhouse in the silent film era. There, he worked alongside comedy legends like Charlie Chaplin, Fatty Arbuckle, and Mabel Normand. His comedic timing and physical comedy skills quickly made him a fan favorite. One of Pollard's most notable roles was in the 1920 film The Scarecrow, where he starred alongside Arbuckle. The film showcased Pollard's comedic prowess and cemented his status as a silent film star. As talkies became popular in the late 1920s, Pollard adapted to the changing times. He continued to act in films throughout the 1930s and 1940s, appearing in over 300 films during his career. Pollard's contributions to the film industry extend beyond his acting roles. He directed and produced films, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. His work in the early days of cinema helped shape the comedic style that is still popular today. In the 1950s, Pollard retired from acting and lived out the rest of his days in California. He passed away on January 19, 1962, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with film enthusiasts today. Actor Snub Pollard left a lasting impact on the film industry with his many legendary works. You might have a favorite performance of his that defined his career. When did you first recognize this classic star? Was it in a film or a show? We would love to hear your stories and memories related to this iconic actor. What's your most cherished memory or personal experience with him? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As we delve deeper into the actor's life, you'll discover many funny, shocking, and sad facts. So, keep watching this video to learn more about the man behind the legend. Did you know that the actor got his start in the early days of Hollywood? He quickly made a name for himself with his unique comedic style. But there's so much more to his story. So, let's explore the life and career of this legendary actor and the many contributions he made to the world of film. Born Harold Fraser on November 6, 1989, in Australia, the actor who would later be known as Snub Pollard grew up in a family of entertainers. His parents, Harry and Fanny, were both vaudeville performers. By the time he was 5, the family had moved to New Zealand, where they continued their work in variety theater. It was during these early years that the future actor developed a love for performing. The family returned to Australia in 1900, and the young Harold began performing with his parents. He quickly gained a reputation as a talented comedian and acrobat. In 1910, he joined a traveling troupe and toured the United States. It was during this tour that he adopted the stage name Snub Pollard. Pollard's early exposure to vaudeville and variety theater had a significant influence on his career. He was particularly inspired by the work of Charlie Chaplin, who was also a vaudeville performer. In fact, Pollard and Chaplin had worked together in a vaudeville act in the early 1910s. Once in the United States, Pollard continued to hone his craft, working in burlesque and vaudeville. He also began appearing in short films, often in comedic roles. In 1920, he signed a contract with Mack Sennett's Keystone Studios, where he would become a major star. Pollard's mentors included Sennett, who was a pioneer in the field of slapstick comedy, and fellow comedian Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. Under their guidance, Pollard developed his own unique comedic style, which combined physical comedy with a charming Everman persona. In addition to his work in film, Pollard also continued to perform on stage, appearing in numerous vaudeville shows and Broadway productions. He remained a popular performer throughout the 1920s and 1930s, and his work continues to be celebrated today. Actor Snub Pollard, born Harold Fraser on November 12, 1989, in Australia, was a significant figure in the early years of Hollywood. He began his career in vaudeville before transitioning to film, where he quickly became a popular comedian. Pollard's signature appearance, with his oversized bow tie and exaggerated expressions, made him instantly recognizable to audiences. He appeared in over 200 films throughout his career, working with some of the biggest names in the industry, such as Charlie Chaplin and Fatty Arbuckle. One of Pollard's most notable roles was in the 1920 film The Scarecrow, where he starred alongside Chaplin. The film showcased Pollard's comedic timing and physical comedy skills, which he honed during his time in vaudeville. Despite his success, Pollard's career was not without its challenges. The introduction of sound in films in the late 1920s led to a decline in his popularity, as his comedic style relied heavily on physical comedy. However, Pollard continued to work in the industry, appearing in small roles and even directing a few films. Pollard's impact on the film industry is still felt today. His contributions to the development of physical comedy and his work with some of the biggest names in Hollywood make him a significant figure in the history of cinema. In conclusion, actor Snub Pollard's career spanned over 50 years, and he left an indelible mark on the film industry. His comedic style and signature appearance made him a beloved figure among audiences, and his work with other industry greats solidified his place in Hollywood history. Ever since the actor was a young boy, he was drawn to the magic of the silver screen. At the age of 12, he ran away from home to join a traveling vaudeville troupe, where he discovered his passion for entertaining live audiences. His comedic antics and natural charisma quickly made him a crowd favorite. One day, while performing in a small-town theater, a representative from a major film studio happened to be in the audience. Impressed by the actor's talent and stage presence, the representative offered him a contract to appear in the show. The actor eagerly accepted, and thus began his journey into the world of film. Throughout his career, the actor appeared in countless comedic roles, often playing the lovable underdog or the bumbling sidekick. Despite the challenges and setbacks he faced along the way, he remained dedicated to his craft and continued to bring joy and laughter to audiences around the world. It was during the filming of the show that the actor truly discovered his passion for acting. The experience of working on set, collaborating with other talented artists, and bringing a character to life was like nothing he had ever experienced before. He knew then and there that he had found his calling, and he devoted the rest of his life to perfecting his craft and making people laugh. Initially, the actor made a significant move by joining Hal Roach Studios right at its inception. His decade-long tenure there was marked by a series of performances that left a lasting impression on the comedy genre. Years later, this dedication to his craft was recognized with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a testament to his influence in the industry. His career culminated with a role in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, where he appeared as a statehood audience member. This film holds the distinction of being his final appearance, adding a historical note to his filmography. His journey through the cinematic landscape, from a foundational member of a leading studio to earning a star, and concluding with a memorable film, reflects a career that was both dedicated and noteworthy. The actor, born in 1989, faced financial struggles early on. To make ends meet, they took on various jobs, from selling newspapers to working as a bellboy. Despite these hardships, the actor's resilience shone through. In 1913, the actor entered the film industry, initially working as an extra. However, they quickly caught the eye of directors and producers with their unique comedic timing and expressive face. Yet, skepticism persisted. Industry veterans questioned the actor's ability to transition from supporting roles to leading parts. Undeterred, the actor developed a distinct on-screen persona, a bumbling, lovable character, which they named Snub. This character allowed them to showcase their comedic talent, winning over audiences and industry professionals alike. However, the actor's path to success was not without obstacles. The advent of talking pictures in the late 1920s posed a significant challenge. Many silent film stars, including the actor, found themselves out of work as studios sought actors with suitable voices for the new medium. Determined to adapt, the actor took voice lessons and made a successful transition to talkies. They continued to work in film and television, appearing in over 300 productions throughout their career. The actor's story is a testament to resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity. Their ability to overcome financial struggles, industry skepticism, and technological changes is a source of inspiration for aspiring actors and a reminder of the power of perseverance. The actor's wife was a California native who did not work in the entertainment industry. Following his passing, he was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Los Angeles, California. Contrary to popular belief, Daphne Pollard was not his sibling. They were not related and merely adopted the Pollard name during their time with the Pollard Lilliputian Opera Company around 1898. The actor's real family name was Fraser, while Daphne's family name was Trott. In 1915, the actor's career took a significant turn when he was cast in the S&A Film Manufacturing Company's productions. Teaming up with renowned comedian Charlie Chaplin, the actor honed his comedic skills and developed his signature character, Snub Pollard. A pivotal moment in the actor's career came with the 1920 short film The Kentucky Colonel. In this film, the actor showcased his comedic timing and physical comedy prowess, earning praise from critics and audiences alike. The film's success led to the actor's rise in popularity, establishing him as a leading comedian of the silent film era. Collaborating with director Del Lord in the 1930s, the actor continued to push the boundaries of comedy. Their work together, such as in the short film The Fixer-Uppers, gained critical acclaim for its innovative and fast-paced humor. Peers and critics alike recognized the actor's impact on the genre, with Del Lord praising his ability to bring laughter to any situation. Throughout his career, the actor appeared in over 300 films, leaving a lasting impact on the world of comedy. His work transcended the silent film era and continues to resonate with audiences today. As film historian Carlton C. Lahue put it, Snub Pollard's comedic genius was a testament to his ability to find humor in the everyday, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of film history. The actor, known as Snub Pollard, faced many challenges in his life. Born in 1889, he struggled with mental health issues throughout his career. Despite this, he became a well-known figure in the film industry. Pollard's mental health struggles began in his early years. He experienced anxiety and depression, which he tried to manage through various means. However, these issues persisted and at times interfered with his work. In addition to his mental health challenges, Pollard also faced financial difficulties. He was not always paid fairly for his work, and at times struggled to make ends meet. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to his craft and continued to act in films and shows. Pollard's personal life was also marked by tragedy. He experienced the loss of several loved ones, including his wife and daughter. These losses took a toll on his mental health and added to the challenges he already faced. Despite these struggles, Pollard remained a respected figure in the film industry. He was known for his comedic timing and his ability to bring characters to life on screen. His contributions to the industry were significant, and he left a lasting impact on the world of film. Today, Pollard's legacy continues to be celebrated. His work is still watched and enjoyed by audiences around the world. And while his mental health struggles were a significant part of his life, they do not define his legacy. Instead, he is remembered for his talent, his dedication, and his contributions to the world of film. The actor, known as Snub Pollard, had a unique approach to his work. He was known for his comedic timing and physical comedy, often using exaggerated expressions and movements to elicit laughter from his audience. His style was reminiscent of the silent film era, with a focus on visual storytelling and slapstick humor. In his creative process, the actor prioritized character development and improvisation. He would often add lib lines and actions, allowing for a more spontaneous and natural performance. This approach gave his characters a sense of authenticity and relatability, making them more endearing to audiences. The actor's personal experiences and worldview were also reflected in his work. Growing up in a large family, he developed a keen sense of observation and a knack for mimicry. These skills served him well in his career, as he was able to convincingly portray a wide range of characters. His worldview was shaped by his experiences in vaudeville and early film, and he had a deep appreciation for the art of physical comedy. Despite facing many challenges in his career, including the transition from silent films to talkies, the actor remained dedicated to his craft. He continued to work in film and television, and his contributions to the world of comedy are still celebrated today. His unique style and approach to acting have left a lasting impact on the industry and continue to inspire new generations of performers. After parting ways with Hal Roach in 1925, the actor continued to make a name for himself in the film industry. Known for his daring and physical comedy, he often performed his own slapstick stunts, which led to numerous injuries and hospitalizations. Despite the risks, he remained committed to delivering entertaining performances for his audience. His dedication to his craft was unwavering, even in the face of physical pain and hardship. The actor, known as Snub Pollard, made a significant impact in the film industry during the silent film era. Born Harold Fraser on November 6, 1989, in Australia, he started his career in vaudeville before transitioning to film. Pollard's unique comedic style, characterized by his trademark pencil-thin mustache and rubbery facial expressions, quickly made him a fan favorite. He appeared in over 200 films, including comedies, dramas, and serials, often playing the lovable underdog or the bumbling sidekick. Industry experts and those inspired by Pollard highlight his influence on physical comedy and his ability to convey humor through subtle gestures and facial expressions. Film historian Carlton C. Lahue noted that Pollard's comic style was unique, relying on his mobile face and body rather than verbal humor. Pollard's influence can be seen in the work of later comedians such as Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and the Marx Brothers. In fact, Pollard mentored Chaplin early in his career and is credited with helping him develop his comedic style. Director and comedian Jerry Lewis cited Pollard as an inspiration, stating, "Snub Pollard was a master of physical comedy. His ability to create humor through movement and expression was unparalleled." Despite his success, Pollard's name is not as well known as some of his contemporaries. However, his contribution to the film industry and his influence on comedy techniques and storytelling remain significant. As film historian Steve Massa noted, Pollard's work may not be as celebrated as some, but his impact on the industry and his influence on future comedians is undeniable. The life of the actor, Snub Pollard, took a tragic turn in his later years. After a successful career in silent films, he found himself in financial difficulty. In a sad turn of events, he spent his final years running a newsstand in Los Angeles just to make ends meet. This is a stark contrast to the fame and fortune he had once known in Hollywood. It's a shocking reminder of how quickly fortunes can change, even for those who have reached the pinnacle of success. The actor, known as Snub Pollard, had a deep love for animals and spent much of his free time volunteering at local animal shelters. This passion for animals often found its way into his work, with many of his characters having a soft spot for their furry friends. In one of his films, he even shared a heartwarming scene with a stray dog, which became a fan favorite. In addition to his love for animals, the actor was also a strong advocate for education and frequently spoke about the importance of reading and learning. He often visited local schools to speak to students about the value of education and the power of imagination. The actor believed that through reading and learning, individuals could broaden their horizons and discover new passions and interests. The actor was also involved in various philanthropic efforts throughout his career. He was a generous supporter of several charities, including those focused on children's health and education. He often used his platform to raise awareness for these causes and encourage others to get involved. Despite his success in the entertainment industry, the actor remained humble and dedicated to giving back to his community. His personal values and interests shaped not only his work, but also his philanthropic efforts, leaving a lasting impact on those around him. As you reflect on the actor's career, you can't help but admire the range and depth of his work. From his early days in silent films to his later roles in talkies, he consistently delivered memorable performances that left audiences in awe. The actor's unique comedic style, marked by his elastic facial expressions and rubbery body movements, made him a standout in the world of silent film. His ability to convey humor and emotion through physicality alone was a true testament to his talent and versatility. In the realm of talkies, the actor continued to shine, showcasing his vocal range and comedic timing in a variety of roles. His work in the show is still remembered fondly by many, as he played the role of the bumbling sidekick with charm and wit. As we look back on the actor's legacy, it's clear that his work has left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. His contributions to both silent films and talkies have helped shape the tapestry of Hollywood and continue to resonate with audiences today. So, let's hear your thoughts on the actor's work and legacy. What are your favorite performances? What do you think made him such a captivating performer? Share your memories and reflections in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this celebration of the actor's career, be sure to like and share this post with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more content celebrating the creative spirits shaping entertainment.